The existence of these camps has been known for decades, frankly, but the only real way to gain access to what they look like is through these sorts of satellite images combined with eyewitness testimony from those who've managed to escape. This first image, released by Amnesty, shows what they claim is a perimeter fence that they've marked on, as you can see, in blue around the edge of the wider area. This area here was, it is said, the original prison camp, and what they've done, the North Koreans, it's claimed, is to just put in a new 20-kilometre perimeter fence right the way around the whole area, which has effectively enveloped a much larger area and enveloped villages that were not once part of the prison camp. Let's move on to a second image, and you can see one particular detail, two different times here. 2008 is the top one. You could see effectively a blank canvas, but at the bottom this year, the same area, and quite clearly buildings have been erected. A new building here, an archway, a guard station, and then the main entrance, which is or was visible back in the 2008 image. Now, it's very easy for people to say, well, this could just be a farm or something, and it could. But when you combine these images with eyewitness testimony of people who have managed, very few people managed, but managed to escape from these prison camps, it all points to the fact that they are expanding them. Moving on to another image now. This is the same as the first one, but a slightly different scale. Again, you can see this yellow line represents the perimeter fence. Amnesty says that there are quite a few guard posts marked on here by different red dots right the way around this area. Camp 14 is in the bottom left-hand corner. That's about 70 kilometres to the northeast of the capital city, Pyongyang, somewhere that very few people will get access to. Move on to the last image. You can see here, again, 2008 is the top. 2011 is the bottom. Quite clearly, from this top image, you can see there are houses which are half built, and by the time time has moved on to 2011, those houses have been completed. This is, according to Amnesty and according to other international observers, one of the areas of one of the prison camps. And some of the stories that come out, just to remind people, Hannah, are quite horrific, talking about 3 generations of punishment. If one person is punished, his or her whole family will be put in this prison camp, and then their children and their children's children will be born and also live in that prison camp. Quite horrendous circumstances, and this is all something that the North Korean government denies exists.